year of college. Now, I know these types of videos are made at the beginning of the year, but I operate on a school year basis. Whenever I start a new school year, I feel so much more motivated because I'm in a different environment. I have a different schedule than I'm used to. Everything is just new, and it feels like almost a new year to me. In case you're new here, I would love to see my face in your subscription box. I'm a classical musician in college videos and vlogs. I love creating content like this, and I hope you love watching content like this. Just wanted to take a quick break to say that I am definitely procrastinating by doing this. It is like 7 p.m. and I haven't practiced yet. 7 p.m. Is it 8 p.m.? It is 8:12 p.m. and I have not practiced yet today. And I'm a late practicer, so we're gonna do it, but I'm still procrastinating. Without any further ado, let's get to it. Let's do this. So first, I wanted to include some more background pieces, but also things that still meant a lot to me. These two pictures serve as more musical inspiration for me because they are both pieces of music that I absolutely love to death. This piece of music is the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto. This has been like my main favorite concerto for all of the time that I've been playing violin, and I think that it is the ultimate dream goal piece. I know I'm not going to be playing this anytime soon, but it just serves as motivation to practice and to work hard to get to a point where I could play such an amazing piece like this. This is the first Prokofiev Violin Concerto, the second movement. It's my favorite movement of the concerto, and this is probably my favorite concerto right now. So this is also practice inspiration. For me, these pictures are more aesthetic pictures, and they represent what kind of vibe I want to have in my room and in my life at school. So this picture is more of a cozy and cute picture. I really love being comfortable and being in my room and just chilling. It's the best way for me to relax and sort of reset my mind for the day. So I love this sort of cozy vibe, and I'd love to recreate it in my own room. These two pictures represent a more minimalist lifestyle that I strive to have. I want to own less items, but the items that I do own mean a lot more to me and are so much more useful. I'm trying to incorporate minimalism more in my life, and these two pictures sort of represent that. These pictures represent another part of my life that is super important, and that is sustainability. A lot of the decisions I make in my life are based on sustainability. This low impact living checklist is basically a list of different things that I need to continue to monitor in my own life so that I can be more sustainable and have less garbage. This picture just is saying that thrifting matters, and it has a few reasons why it matters. I love thrifting. Thrifting is how I build my wardrobe, and it's super important to me because it's basically giving away items that aren't serving you well in your own life to people who will love those items in their own wardrobe. These are all quotes I'm hoping to include within my dream board. They're all super duper important to me and mean different things. I have a few other quotes too that I want to include. The first one is, work hard in silence, let success be your noise. I think this one is great because it emphasizes working hard but also being humble about your own work. This one that says go above and beyond, it's really simple. It states the point clearly. I really want to go the extra mile with everything I do this year, and I think this is a great representation of that and a great motivator. I love this quote because it's very detailed. It says, discovery starts with big aspirations and real progress comes from passionate persistence. You have to have big goals, but if you ever want to achieve those goals, you have to be persistent and you have to be really passionate about what you're doing. And I feel that a lot with YouTube and starting this channel, and also with other things in my life, like violin. This quote just states how to become successful at anything that you're working towards. This one, as you saw, I had a little bit of trouble cutting it out, but it says, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. I'm telling myself to act on whatever I'm thinking on and not just put it in the back of my mind and say, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it some other time. This is really motivating me to do it and to do it now. So these two pictures embody more of the productivity vibe that I want to increase in my own time. I really want to do YouTube more and continue it on. I love doing this kind of stuff, and I really enjoy it a lot. So YouTube is a big thing, and I love how productive it makes me feel. Like I feel like I'm actually doing stuff, but I actually enjoy it, and that's really fun. And then this picture gives me more of a studying productivity vibe. I like to take notes on my iPad. It's very cute and chic, but also productivity based, and I just love it. These two sticky notes have the other two quotes that are really important to me. One says, "Dreams don't work unless you do," and one says, "It's hard to beat a person who never gives up." Now, "Dreams don't work unless you do" is my all-time favorite quote right now. It is super important to me because it's said in such a simple way, but it means so much. It's telling you to work hard for your dreams because they're not going to come true without you doing anything. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up is a really big one for me because sometimes I give up on projects, and recently I've actually been starting to succeed with projects and actually finish them, and I'm really proud of myself for that. So I just want to keep this quote in my life so that I continue doing that kind of thing. These two pictures embody the hobbies that I want to pursue more. I love reading. I think that it is the best way to sort of calm my mind but also learn new things without distractions. I think that reading is the best way to learn something new, either reading or watching YouTube videos. But I think reading is the best way to learn something new, and I think this video has the perfect aesthetic that I'm looking for when I'm reading that sort of rainy day vibe, but also reading a book that you enjoy. And I also really like nonfiction books because I like to learn things, but fiction is also great as well. And I would love to pursue cooking more. I love to cook very basic things. Like I cook myself an omelet like every day. It's my favorite thing to eat. And I would love to learn to cook more. In my residence hall, we actually have a community kitchen. I don't know if that'll be open because of COVID stuff, but I definitely want to try to learn to cook more whenever I can because I really enjoy it. Recently, I've been learning how to do mug recipes, and I made a mug omelet this morning. It was amazing. Maybe I could start small by learning how to make mug food. I don't know. But I definitely want to learn to cook more because I love cooking. These two pictures sort of represent the beauty aspect of my life that I want to work on. As you probably saw in the intro clip, I'm wearing a little bit of makeup, which is actually more makeup than I ever wear for myself. I really want to start wearing it a little bit more and more because I think it makes me feel more confident in myself, and I think that it also makes me look a little bit more presentable because I'm tired of people saying that I look tired or I look like that I was crying recently when I just have that kind of face. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to try using makeup more. Also, hair. I really want to get in control of my hair. It is very curly, very wavy, because I am half Brazilian. I do have Brazilian wavy, curly hair. I really want to control it and develop a hairstyle that I really, really love. This past year I've been experimenting, but I still haven't settled down on anything that I absolutely love yet. So this hair just sort of represents like the most beautiful hair that I would like to have, and maybe a style that I'd like to try out, but just generally exploring more with my hair. These pictures represent my three biggest violin idols. I love all of these musicians so, so much, and I strive to be anywhere near any of them. These pictures just give me small inspiration in my daily practice for what I hope to be. Hilary Han has been one of my favorite violinists for a really long time now, and I just love her style of playing. I think it's really, really clear, and I like that about her. And I've also seen her live, and I've had a picture with her, and I love her, so she is just a really great musician. Augustin Hadalick, I think that his playing is very precise, but it's also very tasteful, and he's one of those musicians that follows more of what the composer wanted in the music and explores lesser known ideas about music. He also does a really great series on Facebook and Instagram called Ask Augustine, but I really, really love his playing, and he just inspires me so much. And then there's Janine Jansen. This is actually a picture from my favorite performance of hers, which is of the Britten Violin Concerto. I think that she plays it so well, and she's more of an ambassador for contemporary music, and I love that about her. And her playing is also just super passionate, and I could tell that there's emotions there, and I love that about her. And she also moves a lot, which is great. And then we just got a little picture of a violin that I like. It's not my violin, it's just one I found in a magazine. But I love it. These pictures sort of represent idols in other parts of my life that are different from violin. Caroline Shaw is a composer, and she has really, really interesting modern music, and her vibe is just everything I want in life. She is so interesting, and she just makes the coolest music, so I think that she's definitely somebody that I would strive to be like. This, as probably a lot of you know, is the YouTuber known as Best Dressed, or just Ashley. She is my absolute inspiration for everything. She's what really got me interested into fashion. Even though I don't have anything fashionable, I've been binging her videos and I love her. I think that I have a similar mind and way I approach things as she does. And although I know I am nothing like her and my videos are never gonna be as good as hers, I just love her vibe and her aesthetic, and I think that she is just so cool. Last but not least, these are just a few miscellaneous things. This is a little thing saying bright college years. I think I'm gonna put that at the forefront middle part, because that's how I sort of want to go through college, as seeing it as some of the best years that I'm probably gonna have in my life, and just go through them with an open mind and really exploring myself. Challenge yourself, just a little reminder to not just take the easy road in life, and to actually take on challenges and to learn things from those challenges. This is a little note from my roommate from last year. Her name's Ashley, that she put on my desk at some point, probably when I was super stressed. But I just think it's the sweetest note, and I think it adds a personal touch to this whole vision board, and I just really miss her. I really love this message that she wrote me, because it's not something that applies to me just then, but it applies to me pretty much every day, because I feel like I'm always stressed. So I think that this is a really sweet note that I'm going to include. Ashley, if you're watching this, I love you. I miss you. But anyways, those are all of the pictures that I am including in this dream board. So now let's assemble it. And it's done! Woo! So, big reveal, I finished my vision board. Here's what my vision board looks like. I absolutely love it. I think it has everything that I really want to work on, and it just has a general aesthetic that I'm going for too. I think that this turned out really great, and it's so good for a visual learner like me to just sort of see all of my goals daily. I'm really excited to put this in my dorm. I have no idea where exactly I'm going to put it, but I have a feeling it's going to be under my bed, on my desk, like on the wall in front of my desk. But I love this. I think it embodies everything that I'm looking to improve and achieve in my freshman year. I hope this motivates you to create your own vision board. It is such a great way of representing what you want to achieve, and as long as you try to represent your goals in some way and remind yourself of them daily, I think that they become a lot more ingrained in your head and you're a lot more motivated to do them, and that's what I'm hoping this does for me. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you're going to school, let me know in the comments what your biggest goal for school is. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy classical music / lifestyle content, please subscribe. I love seeing new people that join my little community that I'm creating. Also, if you want to go follow my Instagram, it's at Julia Jacobson Violin. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I hope you all have the most wonderful of days. Bye. I have to keep checking to see if my camera's recording because it likes to stop recording. Test, 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 test.